let's talk more about mental health and learn about operational stress injuries. An operational stress injury is an invisible mental health injury that any person who works in very stressful work conditions, such as police, paramedics, dispatch, corrections, veterans, and firefighters can get. Some people often call this type of mental health injury post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, but an OSI explains a range of behaviors such as anxiety, depression, sleep issues, mood changes, or difficulty managing stress. An OSI can have many causes. Some people can have negative mental health effects and not experience a really big traumatic event, such as a massive car accident or being involved in combat with lots of shooting and fighting. You can definitely get an OSI from those events, but we also know that you can experience events that are smaller, such as other traumas, like having to tell someone that they've lost a loved one. First responders face those stressful events daily, and these small traumas will also have a negative effect on your mental health. These stressors can pile up, and they can have negative effects on your mental health. It's important to remember that first responders and the job that they do requires them to face some really stressful and potentially traumatic events on a daily basis to keep other people safe. An OSI is a normal reaction to abnormal situations. Let's talk more about what an OSI can look like to you. If you are a teen living with a parent or parents impacted by an OSI, an invisible injury such as an OSI or PTSD can impact how you think, feel, and act. For example, someone experiencing this invisible injury can have thoughts like, "I am not safe." Having these thoughts can make you have intense feelings such as sadness, worry, guilt, or anger. These feelings can make you want to behave differently all of a sudden by wanting to be by yourself or to quickly leave a situation that will make you think these thoughts. Let's meet some teens and hear about what some of their experiences are living with a parent with an OSI. Meet Emily. She is 14 and her mom is a police officer. She has noticed in the last few years that when they go to the mall, her mom gets a quick temper and wants to leave as soon as they get there. But Emily loves shopping, and she wants to be able to enjoy herself. But when she's with her mom, she feels like her mom gets in a bad mood and is mad at her for no reason. This makes Emily wonder, is she mad at me? Did I do something wrong? Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever felt confused by your parents' actions? Meet John. He's 16 years old and a super big sports fan. His dad is a corrections officer. When John was little, his dad used to coach him in all his sports teams. But this year, his dad has only been able to come watch him play once or twice. And even when he does come, he quickly wants to leave. This makes him feel very confused and disappointed that his dad isn't there and makes him wonder if he still cares. It's important to remember, even if your parent has an operational stress injury, that the OSI is not your fault. Even if you find it hard to know whether your parent is upset with you or acting differently because they're experiencing these effects, know it was not created by you. And the second thing is to remember, it's not your responsibility to fix the OSI. You get to still just be a teenager. The third thing is to remember that even if the OSI causes changes in your parents' behaviors, it's important to know that your parent still loves you very much.